Ooh.
All right, give it up for Steve.
Woo!
All right, so up next, we have a star of stage and backstage, a woman who can multitask better than anyone I've ever met. But can she make you laugh? You bet she can. Give it up for Monica Athenas.
Woo!
Woo, woo, woo.
So,
Hey.
I'm just gonna put it right out there in the open that this set was way funnier when I was stoned writing it. I'm out of practice to say the least because I work in theater. Yeah, I'm doing great right now. I'm an actor / stage manager, which means I'm a stage manager who spent 4 years and too much money to get a piece of paper that says I'm an actor. We all know that's a job you can't get hired for without a degree.
Yeah.
But it's fine. It's fine. I have an existential crisis about it every day, but it's fine. I went to therapy to, not hate myself so much. But when your therapist ghosts you twice, I feel like the universe is trying to tell you something. Anyway, I like ice cream. I know, what? Guys, come here, we found her. I am also lactose intolerant, but that's beside the point. There's actually an unspoken rule in my house that if a gallon, yes, gallon, portion control, if a gallon of ice cream is in the basement freezer, don't serve it to guests. I've 100% eaten out of it. And now that I say it out loud, I hope everyone knows that unspoken. Hey, Mom, don't eat the ice cream. Yes, I still live with my parents. It doesn't drive me crazy at all. We have a big box of plastic utensils in our basement. I live in a basement, so that makes ice cream binges much more accessible. I'm really guilty though, because I end up using a new spoon every single night. I feel like I eat ice cream too aggressively that they can't handle the intensity because they keep snapping in half if I try to reuse it. I don't know, man. I'm starting to get concerned. Mostly because I'm rapidly running out of spoons. And what plastic utensil is of any use? Who has ever used a plastic knife for anything?
Sure.
Like I said, I live at home. That means with my parents.
Oh.
I was actually just getting ready to attempt moving out when everyone's favorite time of year, March 2020. And surprise! And all of us were like, what? We've only been hearing about this for 2 months now. March looked me directly in the eye and said, you thought you were over living at home? Oh, honey. Oh, honey. Get ready. And then, just to twist the knife, I watched rental rates for New York apartments plummet lower than I've ever seen them. I kept feeling like I should just take the leap and go for it, even though I was unemployed and using all my unemployment money from the government to pay back student loans that I borrowed from the government.
Oh my God.
I am employed again, though. I'm currently a receptionist. If you can't tell by the pitch of my voice. I work in the physical therapy office, putting that BFA to work. I guess it makes sense because my stage management skills come in handy with organizing and scheduling, and my acting skills come in handy with pretending to be invested in old people's stories about every ailment their bodies have ever had. The weirdest part about working a regular person job is figuring out how to present myself without coming off as the flamboyant theater kid they hired by mistake. In theater jobs, I can and have walked into work wearing purple lipstick and blue eyeliner, and it's just Tuesday. I can't really do that in an office. I mean, I can. I would just get some very disapproving looks from multiple 65-year-old women, all named Phyllis or Carol or Barbara. Speaking of which, who named their kid Phyllis or Carol or Barbara? Not as a baby, they'd be crying and I'd be like, ma'am, I'm wearing clothes that aren't just black, though. That it's made sorting laundry worst. That was just for the bit. I don't sort my laundry. Something I have taken note of, though, is the different vocabulary theater people use. I said that the energy was off when I walked into the office one day, and I swear they looked at me like I had 3 heads. They also gave me that look when I once showed up 10 minutes early to work, because apparently, get this, at regular jobs, getting to work exactly on time does not equate to potentially being fired. People like show people. Okie doke. Well, I'm gonna go indulge in another moderately proportioned bowl of ice cream. And if you thought I was exaggerating before, I'm going to be honest and tell you. I am using a plastic fork tonight. Running out of spoons. I am out of spoons. I'm accepting donations via Venmo. Thank you.
Great job, Monica. Up next, we have the lovable love child.